streams. I really am. So God bless everybody. Matthew Miller here from Maranatha Ministries. Boy, this mighty angel in Revelation chapter 10, he cries out. Let me start in verse 3. And he cried out with a loud voice as when a lion roars. When he cried out, 7 thunders uttered their voice. Now, when the 7 thunders uttered their voices, I was about to write, but I heard a voice from heaven saying, seal up the things which the 7 thunders uttered, and do not write them. So, boy, the big question of the ages. What did they say? Well, I want to put this to you. This isn't the first time they've spoke. This is twice in the Old Testament narrative, twice in the Psalms, the prophetic Psalms. Both times it instigates a terraforming action. And God comes right out and tells you that. So, first of all, we're going to go to Psalm 77, 16 through 20. Now take note. This is what it's describing. It's describing when they crossed the Red Sea, and it's saying God was terraforming when he did it. He was moving the boundaries that he has set up. That's what he's doing. The waters saw you, O God. The waters saw you. They were afraid. The depths also trembled. The clouds poured out water. The sky sent out a sound. Your arrows also flashed about. The voice of your thunder was in the whirlwind. The lightnings lit up the world. The earth trembled and shook. Your way was in the sea, your path in the great waters, and your footsteps were not known. You led your people like a flock by the hand of Moses and Aaron. He is saying that when these 7 thunders spoke, of course it cracked the Red Sea and all these things were happening. This is the voice God uses when he sets boundaries, when he sets up the parameters of creation. Now, you get the same exact thing, of course, from Psalm 104. And looking at that, it really drives this narrative home that that's what's being talked about here. And it's absolutely incredible to look at when you realize that's what he's doing, that's what he's meaning to do, that's what he's meaning to say. So let's go to Psalm 104. Here he's going to say the same thing again. This voice of thunder is what he uses to set up the parameters of creation. So starting in verse 5, you who laid the foundations of the earth so that it should not be moved forever. You covered it with the deep as with a garment. The waters stood above the mountains. At your rebuke they fled. At your voice of thunder they hastened away. They went up over the mountains. They went down into the valleys to the place where you founded for them. You have set a boundary that they may not pass over, that they may not return to cover the earth. Literally, he just came right out and said it. During Noah's flood, God was terraforming. He was resetting the parameters. That's what he was doing, resetting the parameters. So when you know this, this is the reason why I wrote my book, Terra Rectus. That's why. Because once you know this is what he's doing, when you look over the biblical narrative, it's everywhere. It's how the apocalypse of Isaiah starts out. It's all over the Psalms. It's talked about in 33 and 34. It's talked about everywhere. And this is what happens. He uses this voice, this voice of thunders. And when he does, he terraforms. He redefines the laws of physics. That's what he's doing. And it's incredible when you can see it, because then you can look other places for when he does this and what it means, and it's incredible to see. It is absolutely incredible to see. But, the Bible has so much to offer you concerning the end times. And this much is true. I wrote a book, Terra Rectus. You can get it on Amazon. I wrote that book, and it's proof beyond any contestation. We're going back to the days of Noah. He's going to come here. The great day of the Lord is actually a terraforming event. It's a terraforming event. Most people don't know that. They don't realize that. They can't see that, but that's exactly what it is. It is a terraforming event. And it's important that you can see these. You can see these things. It's important that you understand everything that's going on because God has so much to offer. He has so much to tell you in the Bible. He tells you everything because He's no respecter of persons. This is why He didn't write it to confuse you. He wrote it to inform you what He intends to do. And what He intends to do is already done. It's already a done deal. That's how desperately important this is. So I'm urged by the Holy Spirit to remind you one more time. You must be born again. A water baptism don't cut it. You must be baptized in the Spirit. You must stop practicing iniquity. You must start performing righteous acts that are in a line with His commandments and His beatitudes. And in hopes of that, I'm trying to inspire you to start reading the Bible for yourself. But the Bible's not written in English. It's written in Greek and Hebrew. And you can use all kinds of very simple online resources like Blue Letter Bible, like Bible Gateway. Get to the original language and see what God's actually saying. That's how I was able to know there in Revelation chapter 10, that's not the first time the thunders spoke. No, it's not. And every time they speak, terraforming is instituted. So, if you were edified by this video, if you learned anything about this video, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, post your encouraging comments, post your prayers in the comments. I hope you are enjoying these lunchtime live streams. If so, give it a thumbs up. Till next time, God bless. Godspeed.